Picture this. I'm 16, full of fire, and walking around like the world owes me something big. You ever feel that itch, that restless buzz in your chest that just begs for trouble? That was me every damn day. I was a wrestler back then, pretty good too if I'm being honest. I had the kind of strength that made people think twice before crossing me, and I wasn't shy about flexing it. But one day, that chip on my shoulder, it landed me in a mess I didn't see coming. Started out like any other afternoon. Me and my buddy Jake were just kicking it, wandering the streets, talking smack about nothing important. Then this guy, some random dude with a loud mouth, gets up in Jake's face. I don't even know what he said. Something about Jake owing him cash or stepping on his turf, whatever. Didn't matter. My blood was already boiling. Jake's my boy, you know? Nobody messes with him while I'm around. So I step in, chest puffed out, ready to play hero. I didn't think twice. That's the thing about being a hot-headed teenager, you don't think, you just do. I swung hard, caught the guy square in the jaw, and down he went like a sack of bricks. I'm not proud of it now, but back then, man, it felt good. He was maybe a year older than me, but he didn't stand a chance. I had him pinned in seconds, my wrestler's grip locking him to the pavement. The adrenaline was pumping, my heart slamming against my ribs, and for a split second, I thought, yeah, I'm untouchable. Jake's yelling something behind me, probably telling me to chill, but I barely hear him. I'm too busy staring down at this kid, his nose bloody, eyes wide like he's just seen a ghost. I don't know what I was planning to do next. Maybe yell at him, maybe hit him again. Didn't get the chance to figure it out. Because right then, everything was about to flip upside down, and I had no clue what was coming for me. So there I am, standing over this kid I just laid out, chest heaving, fists still clenched, feeling like king of the damn world. The street's buzzing now. People are starting to stare, a couple of them whispering, probably thinking I'm some kind of badass. Jake's tugging at my sleeve, his voice cracking. Yo, man, let's bounce, he's done. But I'm not listening. I'm too high on that rush, that stupid teenage invincibility. Then I feel it. A hand on my shoulder, firm, like it's bolted there. Not rough, just heavy. I spin around, ready to swing again, because who the hell dares touch me right now? And that's when I see him. This dude's built like a brick wall, tall, broad, with arms that look like they could snap me in half without breaking a sweat. His face is calm, too calm, like he's seen 100 punks like me and isn't impressed. I don't know it yet, but this guy's his brother, the kid I just smashed into the pavement. And not just any brother. Turns out he's some freaking Olympic wrestling legend, the kind of guy whose name echoes in gyms like a myth. But me, I'm too dumb, too jacked up on adrenaline to clock that. So I do the dumbest thing possible. I take a swing at him. The second my fist flies, I know I've screwed up. It's like time slows down. My arm's cutting through the air, aimed right for his jaw, and I'm thinking, this is it. I'm gonna drop him too. Except I don't. He catches my punch mid-swing, his hand wrapping around my wrist like it's a twig. No effort, no strain, just pure, effortless control. I try to yank free, but it's like pulling against steel cables. He doesn't even flinch. His grip tightens just a hair, and it's not pain exactly, but a warning. A quiet, terrifying warning that says, "Kid, you're out of your league." I'm staring into his eyes now, and they're not angry. That's the wild part. They're just annoyed, like I'm a fly buzzing around his picnic. My heart's hammering so loud I swear he can hear it. The crowd's gone silent, waiting for him to crush me. I'm waiting for it too, bracing for the moment he snaps my arm or flattens me into the dirt. But he doesn't. He just holds me there, suspended, like a puppet on strings. And in that split second, I realize something. This guy could end me. Not just beat me, end me. One twist, one move, and I'd be done. It's not even a fight. It's a slaughter waiting to happen. Jake's voice cuts through the haze. Dude, stop, we're dead. But I can't move. I'm locked in this guy's grip, my bravado draining out of me like water through a sieve. The kid on the ground groans, clutching his face, and I catch a flicker in the brother's eyes. Something protective, something human. That's when it hits me. I didn't just mess with some random punk. I messed with his family. And this guy? He's not here to prove anything. He doesn't have to. He's already a goddamn titan, and I'm just a loudmouth kid who stepped on the wrong toes. I'm frozen there, arms still trapped in this guy's iron grip, my brain scrambling to catch up with my body. The street feels like it's spinning. Faces in the crowd blurring into a haze, their whispers turning into static. My ego's screaming at me to fight back, to save face, but my gut's yelling louder. You're toast if you don't back off now. His fingers loosen just enough for me to feel the blood rush back into my hand. But he's still holding me, still in control. And that look in his eyes, it's not rage, not even close. It's disappointment, like I'm some dumb kid who doesn't know better. Which, let's be real, I am. I stammer out the first thing that comes to mind. Hey man, I'm sorry. Okay? We're gone, we're outta here. My voice cracks, high and shaky, and I hate how weak it sounds. But I'm desperate. I can feel the weight of what could happen if he decides I'm not worth letting go. He doesn't say a word, just tilts his head slightly, sizing me up. Then, slow as hell, he lets my arm drop. It flops to my side like a dead fish, tingling from his grip. He nods once, sharp and final, and turns back to his brother, who's still sprawled out, whimpering on the pavement. I grab Jake and we bolt, my legs moving before my brain even tells them to. We don't stop until we're 3 blocks away, ducking into an alley, panting like we've just run from a lion. Jake's wide-eyed, muttering, "Dude, that was insane. You almost got us killed." I don't argue. My shirt's soaked with sweat, my hands trembling, and all I can see is that guy's face. Calm, steady, unbeatable. I keep replaying it. How he caught my punch like it was a joke. How he could have snapped me in half but didn't. It's humiliating, sure, but it's more than that. It's a wake-up call I didn't know I needed. Back home that night, I can't sleep. I'm staring at the ceiling, my mind racing. I'd always thought strength was about throwing your weight around, showing everyone you're the toughest guy in the room. But this was different. This guy didn't need to prove anything, he just was. And me? I was a clown, swinging at shadows, thinking I was hot shit until someone real showed up. Stings bad. I keep imagining what could have happened if he'd swung back. My jaw broken, my pride shattered, maybe worse. I'd be the one on the ground, not his brother. The next day, I hear whispers at school. Someone saw the whole thing, says the guy was an Olympic wrestler, a freaking gold medalist. I don't know if it's true, but it tracks. And the kid I hit? Word is he's got a busted nose, but he's fine. His brother took him home, no cops, no drama. I feel like garbage. Not just for losing, but for starting it. For thinking I could bulldoze my way through life without consequences. That moment in the street keeps looping in my head. His hand on my wrist, his quiet strength, my total helplessness. It's not just about who's stronger, it's about knowing when to stop. I didn't. He did. And that's the difference between us. That day stuck to me like glue years later. I can still feel the phantom grip on my wrist, still see that guy's face, cool as ice while I flailed like a damn fool. It wasn't just a fight I lost. It was a mirror held up to who I was. A loud, angry kid with too much muscle and not enough sense. But here's the thing, it didn't just humble me. Changed me. Not overnight. Not in some cheesy movie montage way, but slow and steady, like a crack in a dam that keeps spreading. Couldn't shake it. A week after, I'm at wrestling practice, slamming guys into the mat, but it feels hollow. Coach yells, "You've got the fire. Kid, use it." But I'm not feeling fire. I'm feeling small. I keep thinking about that Olympic guy, how he didn't need to yell or flex or destroy me to win. He just was. I start asking around, digging up whatever I can about him. Turns out the rumors were half true. He wasn't a gold medalist, but he'd been on the Olympic team, quit early for personal reasons. Someone says it was to take care of his brother after their parents died in a wreck. I don't know if it's legit, but it fits. And it guts me. Here I am, picking fights for no reason, and this dude's out there holding his family together. I start watching myself after that. Not just on the mat, but everywhere. I catch myself mouthing off to some punk at school and stop mid-sentence. I see a couple kids squaring up in the hall and step in, not to fight but to break it up. It's weird at first, like I'm wearing someone else's skin. Jake notices, keeps ribbing me. What? You gone soft now? But I don't care. I'm not soft. I'm awake. I start thinking about strength differently. It's not about who you can break. It's about what you can hold together. That guy didn't just stop me. He showed me there's a better way to be. Years down the line, I'm out of high school, coaching little league wrestling on weekends. I've got these scrappy kids, all attitude and no control, and I see myself in every one of them. I tell them the story sometimes. Not the whole thing, just enough. Met a guy once who could have crushed me but didn't. Taught me more than any win ever could. They roll their eyes, call me old, but I catch a few of them listening. One kid, this wiry little spitfire named Danny, pulls me aside after practice one day. Says he's been getting into fights, wants to stop but doesn't know how. I sit him down, tell him about that day, how I was him, how I learned the hard way that real strength isn't in your fists. I never saw that Olympic guy again. Don't even know his name. But he's with me every time I choose to walk away instead of swing. Every time I help some kid figure out there's more to life than proving you're tough. I don't wrestle competitively anymore. Blew out my knee in college, but I'm still in the game, just different. I've got a decent job now, a little place of my own, and I volunteer sometimes talking to teens about anger, about choices. It's not redemption, not some big hero arc. It's just living with what I learned. There's always someone stronger, but what matters is what you do with what you've got. That's the mark he left on me. One I'll carry forever.
Thanks for listening to my story. It's been a heavy one to share. I'm still figuring out what comes next, but having you here means a lot. If you connected with this, please hit that subscribe button for Life Reflections. I'd love to have you along for more real moments like this. Take care, everyone.